See you tomorrow.
Good evening and welcome to Tucker Carlson Tonight. We want to tell you about an op-ed that ran in the New York Times over the weekend you might not have seen. The writer is a law professor in New York called Echo Yonka, asked a simple question: can my children be friends with white people? He really asked it, and he wasn't optimistic. Quote, "I will teach my boys the lesson of generations old," he wrote. "I will teach them to be cautious. I will teach them suspicion. I will teach them distrust. I will teach my boys to have profound doubts that friendship with white people is possible." Those doubts mirrored the writer's own. As he put it, quote, "History has provided little reason for people of color to trust white people." That piece was one of the most popular on the New York Times website, even today. It was hardly unusual, though. Go to any liberal website, Salon, Slate, Vox, HuffPo, and you'll find similar pieces arguing that an entire racial group is untrustworthy and dangerous. This is a big change for the left. For most of the 20th century, liberals, and it was noble, argued that it was immoral to reward or punish people based on their skin color. Individuals ought to be judged solely by the choices they make. Anything less is bigotry. Liberals don't say that anymore. What happened? Echo Yonka is the author of that New York Times.
Oh no, what are they doing? I think they're about to interview the author of that piece. Why does Tucker always do that? I don't know. I would recommend that he not do that also. You know what's going to happen, don't you? He's going to really irritate everybody, and then Tucker's just going to blankly look at, like, oh, is that so very interesting? Okay, well, I want to watch the rest of the show, Shirley, and this is the new Fuse format in which we don't have to have our own beginning music. We're just using Fox's music. I think Fox has much better music than us, don't you? Yes, I do, except I really did quite like the Nutcracker one, but yeah, but I didn't like that other one. I'm glad the producers have changed things. So let's get back to Tucker Carlson doing the silly thing he always does, which is let the bad guy rabbit on and on and on. And next time I'm going to get Diamond and Silk, and I bet they'd have something to say to this guy. I don't think Tucker's going to say anything good to him. Okay, well, you're so much better, Shirley, aren't you? You have so many better things to say.
He's a professor at Shiva University's Benjamin Cardozo School of Law, and he joins us tonight. Professor, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
So what struck me about this piece, a couple of different things, but the first thing was the generalizations about a racial group based on their race. And I grew up, probably not so much older than you, in a world where overt expressions of that were not acceptable. You weren't allowed to generalize on the basis of race because the assumption was each person is an individual and you judge each person by the choices he or she makes. I don't understand when it became okay to generalize about racial groups.
Well, I mean, it's to me, a strange way to put the question. I mean, while it's the case that we all hope that we can be...
That was not a strange way to put the question. Do we want to watch any more of this show? I'm not so sure we do. I think it might make us mad. I'm pretty sure it will make me mad. Well, I have a confession to make, Shirley. I've already watched this show. And I'm absolutely 100% sure if you watch it, you'll get mad. Now you're making me want to watch it. I guess I'm just kind of got some reverse psychology and got a reverse psychology streak. Yes, you do. And I'll tell you right now, if you watch this show, you'll just say, okay, I'll sum it up for you. He says that people have been warning their children not to play with white kids. Black guys have been warning their children not to play with white kids the whole time and keeping it a secret. You mean like in that movie, The Jerk? Where the white guy thinks he's black and says, never trust Whitey? That's just what I was thinking about. That is exactly the right example. This professor, who acts pretty privileged because he's a professor, just says everybody's been doing this anyway, and only tries to make up a bunch of excuses why it's okay. So he's basically saying it's okay for everybody to say never trust Whitey or never trust Blackie or never trust Tabbies. I'm black and white both. Yeah, and you're pretty proud of it too, aren't you? Okay, well, do we want to watch any more of this? Well, maybe not. Shall we just say goodbye and come back with something more enlightening to talk about next time? Yes, I think so. Goodbye, everybody. We'll come back with something better to talk about. Yeah, you can go watch Tucker do what he always does on someone else's channel. Okay, bye-bye.